to This Very Moment Collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless, tapping into our guides, our angels, the universe. We shall see what Spirit has for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And let's get into today's message. So right away, I was seeing a butterfly, strong energy and symbolism of transformation. I feel like you've gone through the quantum tunnel, the dark night of the soul, and you're coming out the other end in a whole new world. And I see you having help. We got so many cards that came up about like love and romance as well. So likely someone new coming in that will love you thoroughly, love you properly. We got the eclipse here and the cake. So, you know, the eclipse, a lot of people see as bad omens. A lot of people still to this day will not go outside during an eclipse. An eclipse can represent like a union of opposites and things that are concealed, things that are masked. But a lot of times it's like the merging and transformation into a new reality. Eclipse energy lasts about 6 months. It's very long and it affects us for a while. So this could be like a temporary block or darkness that you had to go through to get to the other side. And then we have the cake here, all about celebration, transformation. There could be a party in your name, you know, there could be a graduation where people are feeling like celebrating you, having fun times with friends and family and being honored. You could be recognized and having people in your energy remembering what you have done and how you have positively impacted other people. This can also come up talking about like weddings and birthdays and significant events. So look out for stuff like that as well. We have the tandem bicycle, the Anam Cara, and chocolate here. Okay, so you guys, I'm hearing cake, 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 cake by Rihanna. So you guys could be having this like wild awakening and this like party energy where you're finally coming into some happiness and you're ready to celebrate. So if you haven't been really feeling like yourself, if you've been feeling down, I am seeing the energy around you brighten up, get more exciting. And I feel like it's this tandem bicycle energy, because this is all about, if you know, a tandem bicycle is a two-seater bicycle. It's a bike that you have to ride with someone else, and it's all about going in the same direction as another person and being in unison and harmony and pedaling together. So I'm seeing someone significant come into collectives' lives. This could be a friend, this could be a job, most likely a romantic partner with all the other romantic energy that we got. And I'm seeing that this person, you're just synchronized. Like you guys really are locked in. You collaborate with each other easily, seamlessly. You come into union and partnership together. You understand each other. And it's a harmonious connection where both people feel appreciated and taken care of. And it's kind of like you're two of a kind. You know, the saying is like one of a kind, but you're two of a kind because it's like I met my person, the other person that is just like me. We're pedaling in the same direction. We have similar goals and desires, and we have a similar harmonious energy together. So I feel like a strong energy of you meeting your person coming through. Now, the Anam Cara is all about unconditional love. It talks about romance, soulmates, uncommon bonds as well. So you guys could be like very different from each other, but also in a lot of ways very similar. It can always talk about like coming together for like forever. Honestly, it represents like that unconditional, timeless kind of love. And it's about like really having that tender, constant affection and love with someone, being best friends, a connection that is unchanging, like an infinite love. So I see you connecting with someone who has like an infinite amount of love to give. This person is a lover. They want to love you and they are ready. And then we have the chocolate card, which is all about satisfaction. And it's so funny because when that card first came out, I was hearing like, ooh, chocolate, somebody getting a little piece of chocolate, like in reference to a person. So you could have someone with suntan skin coming into your life. But this card is all about like satisfaction, perfection, love, again, romance, treating yourself as well. I feel like this person treats you the way that you treat yourself. I just saw 505. This person also treats you the way that you want to be treated. So when you're dealing with this person, you don't have to constantly tell them, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. They see the way that you're behaving on your own and they're just following suit, which will be so nice. This could also be an energy of someone wanting to splurge on you. Chocolate is also an aphrodisiac. So this could be like having a strong physical connection with this person. It can also allude to fine dining and also celebration and elevated moods. So that's what I see collective walking into. It's like, you know, it seems like there was this dark night of the soul, this pain, heartbreak, separation, whatever it was. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could have been with a friend, could have been with job loss or an eviction, like something that really took you through that dark night of the soul. And I see that transforming into just like the biggest miracle energy and blessings ever. And we got the Four of Swords reverse. I like that because Four of Swords can be a card of really reflecting and waiting and being in hermit mode a bit and thinking about everything that you've gone through. With the Four of Swords showing up reverse, that's like, okay, we're past the processing stage and we're ready to start living again. We got the Five of Swords and the Sun card reverse. So look out for people wanting to rain on your parade. And also, I would say keep this relationship private, even though things are turning around for you personally. There could be someone in your energy who Five of Swords would even be willing to try to win at all costs, you know? So if they see like wealth coming into your life collective through a romantic partner, this could be the energy of someone who is not above taking that partner from you, or at least trying to. Yep. So we have the Lovers card showing up reversed with the Tower reversed. I'm feeling a strong energy of crises being averted and avoided. However, that energy is very much so still around you. I've been getting this energy for a while now, a few weeks, where it's like collectively it just seems like everyone's kind of going through it. And everyone's just trying their best. But slowly but surely, I've been getting this consistent energy of people almost trying to like destiny swap, if you've ever heard of that, with people who are in a better position, because there's a small portion of the collective that's actually in the calm of the storm. Everything around them is crazy. It's like you're in the eye of the storm almost, where everything is swirling around you, people crashing out left and right, people, you know, getting their karma left and right, and you're in that eye of the storm where it's calm and eerily quiet. But as you watch all of the chaos go on around you, so definitely look out for stuff like that. I do see that. I see that there's a lot of chaos, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if someone's trying to latch onto you and take a blessing that's not theirs. We got the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Wands reverse. This can interestingly come up, like instead of someone trying to take your romantic connection from you, they couldn't if they wanted to, especially with the Anamkara, very high vibrational, like it has an air of divinity type of love, like truly unconditional love that never changes, never fails. So I don't feel like it'll be so direct like that, where there's like someone trying to take you, your person. I'm feeling this more manifested as a F-boy, F-girl coming back into your life and trying to get you involved in their BS again, or an energy of a friend, you know, sabotaging you, or, you know, just someone being in your energy and basically trying to, you know, it could be a thing where it's like, okay, if I can't have happiness, no one can, where someone is trying to get in your way or sabotage you in a almost secretive way, where it's like behind the scenes, they're trying to control things, some way, somehow be connected. Spirit, what other ways is collective going through this transformation? Tell us more about this transformation and these blessings. Okay, so right away we have the second house of assets coming out. So the second house rules the material world. It rules possessions. So I see you coming into some wealth. I see you coming into some items that you've wanted for a long time. The second house is related to finances, talent, and values as well. So you can find that your values are shifting, and also this connection with this person. It's like you guys are really two peas in a pod. They just get it. Like you don't have to explain things, so simplified for them. They're already on that tandem bicycle going in the same direction as you are. So I feel like you have similar values, but the second house can also rule like luxuries, but also your wardrobe. You could be changing aesthetics at this time. Give yourself permission to change aesthetics. Give yourself permission to go through that transformation. And when you go through that transformation, as above, so below, so within, so without, that internal change will reflect externally. So it's totally normal for you to feel like you're waking up a whole new person with a different aesthetic that you've never been drawn to. Give yourself grace to go through that transformation and to change, even if you kind of are figuring it out for a little bit. We got the trine with flow, which is all about harmonious days. I see you living a softer life. I see you having much more harmony in your life. The trine is all about like enrichment and benefits. It gives you energy. It allows you to enjoy your life. It brings ease. It brings gifts. It brings help and support. So I'm seeing you meet some friends, some new people, some new acquaintances, and even having some benefits come in through your romantic partner. And it's making your life a whole lot easier. So that'll be really nice. And then we got Saturn with wisdom. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's an energy of, okay, you know what? That person, they may have pulled the rug underneath me, but I'm actually seeing it being a bit of a blessing that you have learned a lesson from this, because that takes the burden off of your shoulders, feeling like you need to get revenge. I'm seeing the releasing of something that has been in your energy for a while. For some of you, it's been years, plural. That this person or this situation or this time in your life where things weren't the way that they should have been really kind of wore on you. It wore you down and made you tired and made you feel like, okay, does spirit even care? Is there a spirit? Like, is there a higher power? Really kind of make you doubt yourself and just everything. And I'm seeing recovery. I'm seeing that you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn to get you to the next level. And now you're able to release that emotional baggage that can kind of sit in your energy after you go through so much. Saturn is all about like discipline, structure, and time. Also responsibility and tests. So I do feel like that dark night of the soul, that eclipse energy was a test. Also, eclipse season moving forward can be significant for you. And I feel like it's like, okay, now we've gone through the test. We can ground. We can get back to our comfort, our routine, experience some love, some joy, some excitement as well. And we can just move into greener pastures without the weight of old people in our energy, old connections, bad experiences, negativity. Your pain is transforming into a huge, huge blessing collective, a blessing of wealth, assets, with material items, like the second house was saying, peace, understanding, forgiveness with Saturn, and more ease. I just saw 1313. We got serendipity, treasure island, and deep knowing. I'm hearing when you know, you know. So when this new energy comes into your life, or if they're already around for a small portion of you, I'm seeing a lot of serendipitous moments. The person that you're meant to connect with, the person who's going to be your Anam Cara, the person that you're going to be able to be in a long-term committed, healthy connection with, this person you'll likely have, like, I'm seeing repeated serendipity as well. So it's like multiple times we're meeting some way, somehow in the same place. I'm talking like really out there. Like you could meet this person in the, city that you live in, at the store, by your house. And then you end up traveling months later and you end up seeing this person again on your travel. And it's like, I'm not even in my usual location. How am I seeing this person there? So look out for like super like rare serendipity and synchronicities like that. I really love serendipity because it's recognizing that the higher power is involved in helping things along. So good. That means that spirit respects the situation. Spirit is helping the two of you, pushing this along. Having spiritual support just makes everything so much better. So that'll be really, really nice. And we got Treasure Island here. So I feel like you are in for a surprise, collective. Treasure Island represents like vacation, good times, getting to travel, but also coming into some wealth, some treasure, something really lucky. And I'm also seeing the two of you as a couple being in your own world. And I'm hearing that song, When You Know, You Know, with the deep knowing card. When you know, you know. I feel like you're going to know right away that this person is significant to you. Maybe not in a like cheesy love at first sight kind of way where it's like, okay, the very first time I see them, I am so enthralled by them and I'm obsessed with them physically. But it's like there is a deep knowing here, you know, and they say that the people who are meant to be in your life, you feel a safety, you know, energy with them right away. You feel safe. You feel like, okay, this makes sense. I feel like I can trust this person. So that's likely how it's happening for you. You feel like you can trust them and you're feeling safe right away from the beginning. We have Diana with focused intention. So for those of you who are still going through that dark night of the soul, Spirit is saying this is a good time to set some intention and also focus on what's most important. So if what's most important is getting out of this dark night so that we can step into this happily ever after, let's set that intention. But if there's an important conversation that needs to be had or an important move that, you know, needs to be made for you to really break free from that dark night, let's get on top of that. It says, think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome. And that is 100% what I'm seeing as well, especially with that serendipity in Treasure Island. That is what I have for us today, collective. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.